Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Leanne, and I'm a veterinarian pursuing a PhD in epidemiology. Specifically, I study tick-borne diseases. But why tick-borne disease? As a veterinarian, I'm interested in zoonotic diseases. Zoonotic is just a term used to describe infections that are passed between animals and humans. So ticks are a parasite that require a blood meal in order to move to the next stage of their life cycle. The ticks relevant to my research require 3 mammalian hosts in order to complete their life cycle. These hosts can be wildlife, such as deer or mice, domesticated animals, such as dogs or cattle, and of course, humans. With each bite or meal, a tick runs the risk of becoming infected with a pathogen they can then transmit to their next host. When a human becomes infected, we can become seriously ill, and if left untreated, even die. We are seeing a rapid rise in the number of tick-borne disease cases within the Midwest. You can see from this chart that we are also seeing a 10-fold increase in the 4 most common tick-borne diseases in Illinois within the past decade. Unfortunately, we have lacked the capacity to determine why is this happening and what are the risk factors for both humans and animals. My research goal is to help fill this gap. So one way I'm doing this is through tick surveillance. I'm collecting ticks from throughout the state to determine what species are in which locations, and then testing those ticks for different pathogens. To do this, there are a variety of ways to collect ticks. One method is called dragging. This is where you take a meter by meter white cloth and drag it along vegetation. Ticks, when they're looking for a host, do what I like to call a tick dance. This is where they stick their arms in the air and wave them back and forth. And what happens is when the host pass by, the tick has hooks on the end of their legs that they use to grab on. In this case, they grab onto the drag. And then I'm able to pick them off, take them to the lab, and determine their species, their life stage, and then test for different pathogens. From my surveillance, I've already found that one tick species, the Gulf Coast tick, which is previously not thought to be in Illinois, has expanded for a broader geographic distribution within the state than we previously realized. Ultimately, I would like to take this data, as well as different environmental variables, to develop a model for tick-borne disease risk within the state. It is my hope that public health agencies will be able to use this information to prevent and control tick-borne disease. Thank you.